Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today we're working dirty fingers. So I had this pool project down here in Portugal, and even though it's Christmas in 4 days, working on that. So me and my mom and Jesper is working on that, and we have divided the work so that my mom fills buckets with sand and gravel and cement like that. 2 buckets of sand, cement. Say hi.
Hi.
Working
It's
hard.
hard work.
Hard work, yeah. Half a bucket with cement and 1 bucket of gravel. And the idea is that all of this can be prepared in advance if you just have buckets enough. So that's the idea, and we have spare buckets over here. So we found this tactic when we were doing the driveway last year. Oh, that was actually this year, in February of this year. So if you have enough buckets, all of the mixes can be prepared, and they can be, yeah.
I can finish.
I can take one of them, and we can go see Jesper, who is managing the machine. He goes and picks up the buckets and puts them in the machine. Now the machine is running because I'm behind. Yeah, I left the wheelbarrow in the hole in the pool. But the machine here is running off of solar power. So we have an all powers, and that was sent to me for free. Inverter powering the concrete mixer while it's taking in power from the sun. It's taking in 119 watts from the sun, and it's using about just below 400 watts. So we are mixing concrete on solar. I thought that was rather interesting. So yeah, thank you very much to All Power for this sponsorship that we did. I think it was last year, but I am working in the hole. I'm picking up the concrete. Well, Jesper usually leaves the wheelbarrow here, and I drive it down here, and I flatten it out. So this is my plunge pool here in Portugal. It's ever so slightly bigger than the one that I have in Denmark. So each of these sides are 140 centimeters, or was it 130? I forget. I think it was 130, sorry. And there's 8 sides, so I think it's about 9 square meters minus a half, 7 square meters probably of plunge pool. And then we lose something because we are gonna brick it up. We're gonna lose some amount here as well. So yeah, I'm distributing this as good as I can. It might come as a big surprise, but I've never done this before. Usually Paul is here to help me with this sort of stuff, but well, it's very good for me to try it out myself. So yeah, we'll try and spread some concrete. I did a thin layer last time I was here, some very rough concrete in here, and now we are putting in another layer of concrete. I just wanted, the first layer here was just to keep everything together and not make it into a big mud pool. And it has been raining a lot here, so there was that danger that this hole would just fill up with water and mud and everything would be ruined. So I put down this layer because then I would be able to clean off all the loose debris, and it kind of holds the stuff in the bottom in place. So yeah, I thought that was a good idea. So and I'm going with it. This next layer is just to have a smooth layer, and I'm gonna put the insulation on top of that. I'm gonna insulate the bottom of the pool to not have too much cold from the bottom coming up. I don't know if that's an issue, but somebody else is doing that, so I'm just copying that. So let's spread some concrete. way too high over here. Oh. It's going okay-ish. Never tried this before, but I hope it's gonna be a good foundation. This is beneath the foundation. As I said, I have one layer just to keep everything together. I have a new layer to try to smoothen the first layer out so that I can put blue insulation on top of it. And then when the blue insulation is on, well, it's gonna have rebar and more concrete. So yeah, it's an ongoing. I expect the bottom of this is gonna go up to the top of this the wooden frame that I've made. So there's still a long way to go. Maybe it's not gonna go all the way up there. That's a lot of concrete. I just got lazy. Okay. It's time for a beer though. Okay, I see that the sun has moved. We need to angle on. It's not too bad actually. So how much is it doing? Okay, we are at the moment the concrete mixer is off, but we're getting 116 watts in, and it has recharged the battery from, I don't know what it dropped down to because I wasn't fixing the mixer, but I'll just re-angle the solar panels. I'll see if it improves. It did. We got a few extra watts, not a lot, but no. Our Jesper went in front of it, so he took our sun. It doesn't need much of a shadow to drop quite a lot. So beer has been drunk. Oh, what do you say? We've drank the beer, and we have completed over here Jesper. Well, he's called Jesper in Danish, and I think it's Jasper in English. I'm not sure, but yeah, we are done with what we had set out to do. Put one extra layer of concrete in the base of the pool here. It's not completely straight. I've done the best that I could, but if you put the level on it, I would be embarrassed in no time. But as said, this is just a layer to put the insulation on. It gets more important when we get up to the tiles and stuff. Maybe even at that point it doesn't have to be completely straight, because maybe the water has to run out on one end or something like that. So maybe it needs a little bit of a slope for that to happen in the correct way. So yeah, it's a lovely day here it's the 20th of December. Sun is shining well, and now the panels are not in sun anymore, so really should move it over there where my shadow is, but yeah, it's heavy. But it has done a marvelous job of running the concrete mixer. It's a new day, and we are preparing to put in some of the insulation in the pool. So I'll take another one if I can. Mice has been eating of this. See, bits are missing. I got very nervous there. I thought, holy moly, they have eaten all of my insulation, but luckily it was only a little bit, and only the joining. So the concrete has stiffened overnight, so I think it's safe to put the insulation in. I don't think the insulation is quite long enough, but so we'll need to do some cuts to make it fit in there. Here we are. And my idea is that insulation should not go all the way up to the wood up here, but leave like 5 centimeters up there, so there's a concrete lip that goes in there for I don't know, stability, something like that, maybe a little bit less. And then we'll cut a piece for the other end so that it will go down there. But naturally we are lazy as heck, so we're gonna put the boards in so that there is as little cutting as possible. just for laziness. Okay, we might run out of insulation. This thing is way bigger than I had planned for, but yeah, we have started cutting them out and are putting them in, and I'm leaving like that 5 centimeter gap all the way around for some concrete to go down there like this. So this one needs to go back a little bit, but I'll go help Jesper because this is a two-man job. Now we only have one board left. It might be enough. It's gonna be a puzzle, but yeah, we're gonna definitely try that. So we are putting tape on it so that, because sometimes they're very difficult to get to line up. Well, actually only the first one was difficult. The other ones has been easy enough. So it's coming along, and it's very happy with it. So we are taking some of the offcuts and we are using those in the hopes that we have enough. We have a whole sheet over here that is there, but using the offcuts, we are hoping that we will manage. If we did this one wrong, we wouldn't manage. So yeah, Jesper is going in and putting that one in the right corner, and it goes up there, up in the darkness up there. So if we did it right, it should fit up there. It's good enough. It's a bit close to the... Okay. My awesome wooden frame here has bended. I'm sure it's the universe expanding, because I'm sure that it was totally straight when I made it. But yeah, the expansion of the universe has made my 8 square pole not entirely straight. But well, universe's rules. We're gonna make our 5 centimeters plus thing here.
Oh, yeah, look at it.
There is. I can almost cut it with the pin if it was a bit longer, but I do have one of the awesome Ryobi. Okay, we are getting there piece by piece. We're almost there. Oh, piece Jesper is carrying here, there is going over here. Yeah, then we're and we need to cut some of that off, so I am needed again. Okay, we are done with the insulation. It's not complete. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. And we had enough insulation. A bit of a puzzle here. I'm sure there is a more optimized way of doing this, but well, we haven't got much left over. So the pieces that we have is there. So some of the little tricks that I've done down there could be redone if and Jesper is playing Tetris here. So yeah, we're gonna clean up, and then we're gonna go into the city today to do some shopping. I might continue this and put some rebar on top of this. I doubt it that we will be doing any more concreting on top of this just yet, but we might do something. I don't know, might do something. It's been a few days and I don't think I'm gonna get any further with this project on this trip. It has been Christmas and all kind of stuff, and I've been waiting for something. It just arrived. It's right here. It's a laser level, and it's from, oh, they make it so difficult for me, CIGMAN, CIGMAN laser level. So I think we'll just have a look at this. They kindly sent me this for review, so I'm very happy to receive this. So they get the money shot here. So let's get it out of the box. box doesn't say much. It says a little bit over here. Pulse mode, self-leveling, Bluetooth smart control, manual mode, and then IP54 weather, rain resistant, something. So, and this one is the model CM-S01. So yeah, there's that. So I do have multiple projects that will do very well with a laser level. So here's another one. This is my patio, and it's at some point it's gonna have some sort of a decking on there. Concrete or flat rocks would look very nice, and for that a laser level is also gonna be very convenient. Let's see what's in the box. And the box contains a nice carrying case with their logo on, CIGMAN, CIGMAN, and open sesame. There we have it. Okay, we have a thingy so that it can be set on the ground, mounted to a tripod. I believe I'm using the tripod for the camera right now. So yeah, kind of a tiny tripod here. Oh, and this can adjust, it can turn it around. So fine adjustment, and the legs can be adjusted. Cool. The laser level itself is here. There. Oh, that mounts to a tripod. This one mounts to a very larger tripod. And this one should be 3 lasers of 360 degrees, which means that this goes all the way around, and this goes all around, and this one goes all the way around. So it makes a nice little grid. We can unlock it, and then it will level itself. So there. Comes with a charging cable. It charges with USB-C, as mostly everything does nowadays. It's getting very easy. We have a thing here. I do believe this is magnets. Do I have anything metal? Yeah. Cool. So you can mount it. You can mount it on something metal, and you can put the laser level on here and use that. So what else do we have? We have something in a plastic bag here. Oh, okay. This is to easier see the green dot. Does this come out? Yeah, it comes out. So when the laser hits this, let's check it. It should be very visible. Yeah, you can kind of see it reflects very well on that. It's not bad conditions for seeing a laser right now. So, and then there is a user manual for the laser. I'm not entirely sure if it's a good idea to put this laser in my pool, because it isn't that level, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. I hope these wooden boards that I put down here isn't gonna ruin my day, but yeah, let's try and put it somewhere and see what happens. So we could kind of try and get it in the middle, which is gonna be impossible because I didn't measure this right. This side is way bigger than that side, so I did a piss poor job, but we can definitely see the laser over here. And when I am gonna be putting in the next layers, this is gonna be very convenient. So now it doesn't actually look bad. It looks like I have gotten the wooden form not that far off. Let's get that green plastic thing and see how easy that is. You can see over here, a little finger, there's a bit missing, and that's where the the windows are. There is a few blind spots. Naturally, it's not going to be able to throw a laser through that, so there is a blind spot over there in the middle. I'll get that green piece of plastic and see if that helps. Found a remote in the box as well, so apparently I can remote control it. We're gonna try that now that I'm here. So maybe I need to check the battery. So I clearly haven't read the remote yet, but I've found that it does work. It lights up green. So if I press V, one of the lasers disappears. You saw that. And I can turn that on again. If I press H, the other one, the one that goes around the box, disappears and comes back. And that one dimmers and makes it brighter and less bright. And power on, I haven't figured out yet. Well, I am not entirely. I think it's a bit more visible over there. We can kind of see the line. It's just under the white line, and over here is on the wood, and then it's here. The wooden box isn't that far off, so if I was to fill this pool up all the way to the top, it wouldn't be too bad. But over here it's really clear, the laser. For some reason it's not as clear over there. Might be because of the darker wood over there. Let's see, it comes fully charged. There is some buttons here, so we can try and power it off, if that works. Power on and off button doesn't seem to do much. So this is self-leveling, and if it tries to keep a level. If I pick it up and I do it twist it over too much so that it cannot self-level, it starts blinking like that. Same thing that way. And also this green LED up here turns from green to red if it's too much out of level to do the self-leveling. So that's that means that you need to straighten it up a little bit so that it can give you a straight line. Looks really cool over on the mounted over here when it's blinking. And you can kind of see it takes a little bit to quiet down. It seems like the laser is stronger, and see right now the laser is over there on the wood, and if I turn it around, this thing, just turn it that way, the laser becomes way more visible over there. So it's like there is a front and a back here. Not sure how they do that in there, but I think they are pointing the laser up against a round mirror or something. I think I've seen that some of them have something that turns around inside, but it's very clear to see that the laser works best if it's, oh, my fingers are in the way, if you see the front of it. How is the back is also very good, and then there's the other side, becomes rather dim. Okay, so it has a bit of information on the side or the back here, the model number and the 3 times 360 degrees with those limitations because of those corners. And then the laser is a max output of 1 milliwatt, and it should be ever so slightly around 1 milliwatt. Charging port USB-C, 4000 milliamp hours. So this will run for hours and hours. Those lasers don't use much power nowadays. So yeah, it's it has some Bluetooth. I haven't looked at that yet. I will, but one of us will probably have to read the manual to get to that. So, but thank you very much to CIGMAN for sending me this laser level for my project. And you're gonna be seeing this again because, yeah, this project needs a laser level, and now it has arrived. So, yeah, I don't really have an excuse anymore, except my vacation here is almost over for this time. So next time I get here, I will continue with the pool project, and it will get some more layers of stuff that I can put on. We did get part of the way this time. I wasn't planning on getting very far this time. Christmas and all sort of stuff, being here with my family, and we needed to have some good family time as well. And my mom and my mom's husband are both 70 years old. There's a limit to how much you can push them. So we did very hard concrete work, and me and Jesper put in the insulation, and that's gonna be okay for this time. So yeah, thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.